hand.
Daniel?
Yeah, how are y'all doing today?
Fine.
I wanted to talk about what y'all thought about Christianity, which is my religion, and some of the scientific evidence that says that, like, they found the Noah's Ark and they had evidence.
You know, there's a guy, have you ever seen a documentary where they presented, like, pieces of the wood from Noah's Ark?
No, I didn't know that they had one.
Well, there was one made back, I think, in the 80s. I'm not quite sure of the year. And the guy who faked that piece of wood by taking a railroad tie into his kitchen and soaking it in various herbs and spices, including teriyaki sauce, won an award at a skeptics conference for his contribution to exposing just how really silly some of these claims are. Because the people that produced the documentary didn't even lift a finger to try to verify that this artifact was real. He went and told them he had been in the Middle East. They just accepted it, took the thing, put it on TV.
So this is
my advice is be extraordinary. Pardon me?
This is the same guy that was the scientist that discovered it, or there was only one person?
There was no scientist who discovered it. It's a guy, I forget what his background was, but he's a guy who found out there was a documentary being made about Noah's Ark being real. He contacted them, claimed to have a piece, and they put his contribution, his little faked up piece of wood, on their documentary as if it was real without bothering to check whether it was real or not.
And that was a huge deal for a long time before he exposed the fact that it was a hoax. I mean, Christians would bring it up all the time.
Of course, that doesn't prove there was no Noah's Ark, right? It just proves that, that this guy faked a thing. But what it also proves is that people who put together documentaries and claims of proof of various things that mean a lot to them religiously, like Noah's Ark, are not necessarily going to be real cautious about checking their facts. So you might want to be extraordinarily skeptical when somebody comes to you and says this has been scientifically proved.
Okay. Well, I had one more question. You know the whole Adam and Eve story?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I recently removed one of my ribs and it turned into a woman.
Well, I hope you guys will be happy together.
Yeah, she's quite
and just in time for Christmas. You
don't
have any spare ribs, do you? You could have a whole harem.
Yep. Well,
yeah.
Nice talking to you. Bye.
All right, so that's one of those. Whew, it wasn't secularists.
It was the Protestants.
It was Protestants versus Catholics. We never did any of that. Oh, boy.
Okay. We've left these guys on the line long enough.
Okay.
Let's go to John.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Hi, I have some a response to the Noah thing that the guy was talking about.
Well, actually, Jeff brought it up.
That would be the guy. What's your comment?
Oh, I actually found evidence that Noah's Ark was made out of steel.
Okay.
And did you find a chunk of this steel anywhere?
Yes. I actually saw a documentary on PBS a couple days.
Oh, really?
Do tell.
Well, you know, that would prove a lot because, you know, they hadn't invented steel yet. So if God could divinely help Noah, you know, have a bunch of ready access to steel, that would be pretty impressive magic trick.
I saw a documentary that said that Noah's Ark actually crash landed near Roswell, New Mexico.
Well, actually, related to Noah, he's actually one of my great-great-uncles, and I have a photo album of me and him.
Thank you very much for your call, John.
Yes.
We shouldn't be, you know, more tolerant of people that are making crank calls that we like than we are of people that make crank calls we don't like.
Still.
He was joking.
It did take us a moment to catch on there.
Yes.
All right.
No, I caught on right away. It took you a moment to catch on.